eyes are itching. Let's see who all jumps on. Is that super bright? Looks like it might be super bright. There we go. It's probably better. If you're on, say hello. I took a drink right as you commented. Hello. It still says 0 people, but you just commented, so hi guys. So clearly there's 2 of you. It's not a very accurate count of people. So what's up? Today we're just gonna do random real talk. So today was kind of a funny day. I was on Facebook, and there's this one person on Facebook who made a comment about her dog being extremely aggressive and how the dog attacks for absolutely no reason, unprovoked, and that it will just chase you down and attack or whatever. And so I had commented, she asked for help. So she has a 20-month-old, right? So I commented that you should probably rehome the dog or put the dog down, because some dogs are just aggressive and you can't take the aggression out of the dog. And so it's unfortunate, but sometimes that's a necessary evil. So then she commented and said, considering my vet said he's trainable, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I didn't respond. So then she makes this other status. So this happened like a couple days ago, right? So then she makes this other status today that says, if you said that I should put down my dog that's trainable, then you should remove me from Facebook or whatever. And I was like, I just wrote on there a very logical comment. I said, you know, people didn't say that to be mean. They said it because they were concerned for your child, and also you asked for advice. And you also said on her status, she also said that she was at a loss. Yes. And so I said, based on the information you provided, saying you were at a loss means you've already tried everything possible and you didn't know what to do. And so people just gave you advice based on the information. Anyway, so then this other girl jumps on, this troll, right? Jumps on and says, you just throw people away. This dog is like her child, and you can throw away your child. That's fine, but she's not going to throw away hers. And I was like, I said, your negativity and comments are not a reflection of me. They're a reflection of yourself, and you're making yourself look foolish. So you should probably stop that. So next thing you know, both of them block me on Facebook. And I'm like, wow, I managed to piss off 2 people today. That's great. So yeah, so that happened. Thought it was kind of funny, actually. So then, wait, ready? Are you ready for the kicker? This has never happened, by the way. I don't really get blocked on Facebook, but it's fine. I don't really care. So then this third thing happens. I have this post on my Facebook. It's a joke. It's completely funny. It's a joke. It says, please wear your mask inside or we will have to take your temperature. P.S. We only have rectal thermometers. Obviously, it's a joke. It's basically saying to people, wear your freaking mask, and like, let's like stop not taking this seriously. So it's just funny. Anyway, this other chick, right, goes on my Facebook, puts hashtag rape culture. I just deleted her comment, didn't comment back, and I messaged her and I said, I hope you're kidding with your comment. I said, please don't use my Facebook as a way to market or push your agenda. So then she writes back, threatening to rape someone with an object rectally is never funny. I said, Karen, quit it. It's a joke, and nowhere in there does it say that somebody would be raped or made to have an object placed inside of themselves. It obviously is a joke. She freaked out and said, well, this is probably why you're in the situation that you're in, and you need to get a life. Good luck. And she blocked me. I was like, 3 people in one day blocked me. I did something right. I think it's funny. Me being me, like, I'm not a mean person, and being blocked by 3 people in one day, I just pulled my husband's being dramatic.
You're being mean.
Dramatic. Drama. You want to show everybody on the camera your thigh? Drama. Anyway, I just think it's funny because me being who I am, I did not disrespect them in any way. I didn't name call them. I didn't bully them. All of those things were done to me, but I was the one that was blocked. All right, whatever. It's not my problem. Off my shoulder. I just thought that was funny. I just thought I'd share it with you guys because I just thought it was horrible. And I'm over it. Yeah. And yeah, a few people did share it. And that's funny that you did share it because it was funny. It wasn't, guys, I would never, ever, ever actually let somebody enter a store and let the store owner make them take a rectal temperature. No freaking person is actually going to do that. Nobody can even enforce that. Obviously, it's a joke. And I would never promote that. I am a victim advocate. You all know that I am a victim advocate. Yeah. But it is kind of an accomplishment. Hi, dear Cupid. 3 people. I feel like that's got to be like a record for me. Yes, it meant wear your mask in the store and let's stop being stupid. Because what it's saying is there's so many people who refuse to wear their mask because they're like, it's my right. I don't have to wear a mask. Ugh. You're not going to make me wear a mask. And so it's kind of like a jab back at those people who are just like not wearing one to just not wear one. It's like, okay, you're going to be stupid and pretend like it's your right to not wear a mask. Then we're going to be stupid and pretend like it's our right to take your temperature rectally. It's like matching like stupidity with stupidity. That's how I took it. I would never promote people raping people with thermometers. So whatever. Yes, so we could talk about masks all day, but I definitely think that people should be wearing their masks. I've worn my mask this entire time. I have asthma. It does create some symptoms, which is fine. If I can't tolerate it, then I don't need to be going where I'm going. I know it's hard for people who are working. I definitely understand that more, and I also respect having to take extra breaks for like the panic attacks and stuff like that, but essentially life doesn't stop. Like life doesn't stop. And so like even though it can give you a panic attack, life doesn't stop. So like a lot of things can give us panic attacks, right? So this is actually like a great opportunity to practice self-awareness. And so at first they were giving me panic attacks and it was really hard for me because it makes me feel like there's a golf ball in my throat, like I'm kind of choking a little bit. But what an opportunity. I mean, I took this and I was like, this is an opportunity for me to grow as a person and to do something I'm uncomfortable with publicly and get used to it. So I took it as like, I'm going to use this and grow from it. Obviously nobody wants to wear a mask. They're uncomfortable. It's been a solid year of this now. And so I've gotten comfortable with it. And yes, if you accessorize them and you make it a little bit more fun, then it almost like brainwashes you to think like, oh, I can't wait to put on my cute little tie-dye mask. Like that's kind of how I did too. I was like, well, I'm going to wear this really cute bird one that's like, it's like me. It's like a free-spirited mask and it's like tie-dye and has little birds all over it. Super cute. One of my favorites. Although the elastic's getting really stretched on it. I've watched it too many times. But yeah, it's really freaking hard. It's really hard for all of us. I get it. So it was really just to be funny. It was. Yeah, you can totally express yourself with masks. And it's fun. And actually, I've seen women who are wearing these like really, really blinged out masks. And then they have like blinged out boots and like blinged out belts. And I'm like, get it, girl. Like, it's hysterical. And it probably couldn't have come at a better time for our family because wearing masks is a great way for us to kind of be like shielded so that I'm not the girl off of Dr. Phil. So there's that. But yeah, there's people who are just rude to be rude, and that happens a lot, and that's where I have the problem, and that's why the post was funny, because it was just kind of like, yes, like, it's an eye roll to the people who are like, I don't have to wear one, it's my right. And it's like, just wear the mask. Go in, get your tuna salad, wear the mask, come out, take it off, go home, keep everybody safe, let's end this thing, like, let's just all do our part. And that's how I feel about it. And, you know, my sister did not like wearing her mask and she ended up getting COVID and she got really sick because of it. And now she's a very big advocate for mask wearing. I don't want people to have to learn it that way. I don't want people to have to get sick to learn that maybe mask wearing is important. Put yourself through a panic attack and overcome it. Do you know, actually, okay, so Kirsten, while we're on the subject of panic attacks, you guys, this is something everyone should research. It's something I've been researching. I find this very, very, very fascinating, but hear me out, okay? So for people who have panic attacks regularly, there is a new treatment where you can actually do this yourself, or you can go get it done or whatever, but I would just do it myself. I would learn about it and then do the YouTube videos that teach you about it. If I get good at it, since I do like meditation and Reiki and stuff like that, I want to learn more about it. If I get really good at it, I'll make a video and you guys can do it with me. But anyway, so what you do is you lay down and there's a specific breathing pattern that you do, and you actually make yourself hyperventilate. When you hyperventilate, you're giving yourself a panic attack. And as you lay there and hyperventilate and you get through, those are my dogs. Sorry, they're wrestling. But anyway, as you get through this hyperventilation, right, and give yourself this panic attack, it actually teaches the brain subconsciously and the body to be okay with it. It's the weirdest thing ever, but if you're somebody who has very, very frequent panic attacks that you can't feel coming on and they just come on, this is great for you because you're actually forcing yourself in a controlled environment, in a situation that is safe. I'm looking because I'm looking at my futon like I'm going to lay there and have a panic attack. But anyway, and then you train your body and your body's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna get through this. And then subconsciously, the next time as you get through it, because you're laying there completely conscious thinking about getting through the panic attack. So then when you're out in public and you have a panic attack, your subconscious mind is like, oh, it's okay, I got through this before and this is how I got through it. And it retrains the brain and you actually learn how to control your panic attacks. But it's very fascinating. It's intentional hyperventilation and it's a way to control panic attacks and learn how to control your panic attacks. I think that's really cool and fascinating. Yeah, they are great for PTSD and stuff like that. Okay, so the technique probably has a name. If anybody knows it, comment it because I don't remember. I have short-term memory loss, so 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna forget things. And it takes a long time for it to store into long-term memory. But yeah, so super fascinating. But I would just look up intentional, hyperventilation for panic attacks, PTSD, stuff like that. And you should be able to find it pretty easily. But I thought that was really fascinating. Let me see if I missed anything. Yeah. What other time do you really put yourself through a panic attack and overcome it? Yeah. Anyway, I think it's fascinating. Intentional, that's like a name for it. And that's what I'm wondering if that is what it's called. But I'm not positive. But I would look up intentional hyperventilation. I don't have my laptop in here, or I would look it up right now. If a child walks by anytime soon, I will have them get me my laptop, and then I'll look it up for you guys. I'm looking around to make sure it's not in here, but I don't see it. I also really wanted to play a game tonight. I wanted to do like Cards Against Humanity, but I forgot to go downstairs and get them. So if anybody has that game or wants to play a game of like random questions, we can totally do it. The kids are doing great. They were on my live yesterday. If you didn't get to watch that, if you go to the 63-minute mark, my son gets egged. And then he also eggs himself again after I say I'm getting off the live. So that was fun. My puppies are very loud right now. Ugh. The game is so foggy, it really turned bright red. See, I've never played it. I just have it. I've never actually played it, so maybe I shouldn't play that game on my live. I don't know. But you guys can ask me a lot of really random, so you could look on your phones or Google or on a computer, and we could look up super strange questions. So the dogs, were you guys on my live last time I tried to show you my puppies? Because they're puppies, but these puppies are like 60 pounds now. They're 4 months old and they're like 60 pounds now. I tried picking up Zeus. He took out my camera, wiped it out. I ended up laying across my couch. The whole setup just like flipped upside down. I'm laying there laughing hysterically. It was on one of my lives. I forget which one. And the dog legit took me out. So I could not. We could do Would You Rather. We could do whatever you guys want. But I would rather not try and pick up that big, fat little man. He is a hot mess. He took me out. They are bigger than me. And oh my gosh, so since I've had them, I've picked them both up, one in each arm, and I've stood in front of my fridge to like see their sizes. Well, I tried to pick them up recently last week for this picture, And I'm like hanging over and I'm like, my face is bright red and I'm like, take the picture, take the picture. They're so heavy. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. But they are getting really, really big and cute. They do sound like a tornado. Here, let me see if I can walk my little camera stick over because they're in the kitchen playing. Let me see if I can get them. Hold on. Ah. Okay. Let me open up my little curtain. Here. I'm going to flip my camera and see if you can see them. There is Zeus. Don't mind my groceries in the background. And then this is Athena. Athena! And then Teddy. There's Tebby. Athena! Athena! There's Athena. She's a cutie. And then Mr. Zeus. Mr. Zeus is over there scratching. Zeusy Poosey! What you doing? Come here. Come say hello. Come say hello. There he is. I don't know how he got paper on his body. Anyway, there's my cute little puppies. I have a baby gate to keep them out of my little room here so that they don't come in and knock down my camera because they've done that a few times. Oh, they're too much sometimes. I love them though. They're a lot of fun, but there's my babies. And then Garfield always joins the live somehow. I have no idea how he does it. He just always does it. Athena's looking at me like she's gonna jump the gate. See what you guys did? You got her all excited. Now she thinks that she's gonna be part of this. They are big babies, yeah. She's like, hi dear Cupid. And yeah, we saw the puppies. Okay, so she's like, I wanna say like 40 pounds. He's like 50 something, almost 60 pounds. It's just too much. Is that a huge window next to your setup? I saw how thankful I am that you're close to your curtains at night. Weird, but I hate being able to see inside people's houses after dark. So there is, okay, I'll show you guys an extent of my setup. Okay, so there is 2 windows over here in my little air humidifier thing. So there's windows over there. But the curtains you saw are actually curtains that I put between this room and my kitchen. And then over here, I put up these big curtains and they actually divide off the room. And the other half of this room is the kids' living room. So that's where the kids hang out and play video games and stuff like that together. So they're over there. So this is just my Zen room. And then behind this, there's like, well, on lots of my lives, you guys have seen it. There's like shelves with all my, my Zen stuff. So it's pretty cool. Hey, Alexa, make an announcement.
What's the announcement?
Come here. We'll get a kid to get a game. Boom. So my kids have Alexas in their rooms. And you can tell Alexa to make an announcement to the house so it works like an intercom system. So a child will be down shortly because I just told Alexa to make an announcement. And I love my Alexas. I don't know if you guys have her. I'm obsessed. It started with one Alexa and then now we have so many, I can't even tell you. But yeah, it was a good way to break off the room. So on the other side of this curtain, there's a bigger space than my space. Mine has enough space for my futon, and then there's probably enough yeah, so if you make an announcement, it just goes to all of their rooms. So every child's room heard me say, come here. And they're still not coming now that we mention it, but Alexa freaks you out. I know people can hack Alexa, but honestly, if you...
Amazon Music is streaming on another device. Would you like to stream from here instead?
Alexa, make an announcement.
What's the announcement?
I need a child to come here right now so you can get me something, so hurry up. There we go. That should do it. They'll hear that whole thing because maybe they missed what I said the first time, but now I made sure they heard me. So one should definitely come down. But if somebody hacked my Alexas, they would be really bored because we don't talk about like family secrets around Alexa. And you can actually like push a little button to make it so that nobody can access it. It's like this little red, like it's like a slash. You saying Alexa made mine go off. You're welcome, Emily. Oh, look, it's a child. Hey, will you go get the Cards Against Humanity down in the basement? And you can pick cards out of there and read the question, and I'll answer random questions. But we have to make sure they're not vulgar questions, because somebody said that game might be vulgar.
Wait, what?
In the basement, there's a game called Cards Against Humanity, and it's a card game where you read questions off of the cards.
Is it like a game that's like on the rim of...
Yeah.
Sorry.
My opinions on medical marijuana. I don't use it, so I don't know. I don't have an opinion about things I don't use. I would like to be fully educated before I make any opinions. I don't like to have opinions. That's not my job. God clearly said in the Bible not to judge people. So I try not to judge situations I don't fully understand. So I don't really have a strong opinion on that. I have Alexa. Hi, Crystal. They say they record everything. They do record everything. So Brooke, what's really funny, okay, so in my house, somebody kept ordering unlimited Prime music. It's like $15 a month to order this, right? And I'm like, who keeps ordering this? I had to cancel it twice. So anyway, I found out on my phone, I could go and play back who ordered it. So it actually has a voice recording. So anyway, it was my 2-year-old. My 2-year-old.
It might be in there, but also there's like this like water dripping from the ceiling.
Where?
Like, you know, like that like closet thing where the games are? It's like near there.
Maybe tell Daddy and check for the game over there. And if you can't find it, ask the artiste, because she would know. She had it last, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you call my Alexa and whistle on it?
I didn't whistle. I told, was it Ninja? I don't remember what I was talking about. Short-term memory problems.
So
Definitely tell Daddy about the water. I'm hoping it's not because I dumped those buckets of water on the floor.
No, it's like coming from like a pipe.
Definitely go tell Daddy. That's priority. We don't want leaking water in the ceiling. That would be bad. Y'all, I don't need that today. I hope a pipe isn't bad. But, of course, it's at a time of night when all of the home stores are closed. They've been used in crime cases. That's kind of cool. Was it Ninja? I like that opinion. Yikes. No, which kid got the game? Oh, that is Bear. Bear came down. She is obsessed with Alexa and often responds very well to them. And you can drop in, so this is kind of cool too, but with your Alexa. So say your 13-year-old's been acting out and you want to check in on her. You can just drop in on her Alexa, but if she's listening to music, it's totally going to, like, she's going to know you're dropped in. But anyway, you can drop in and just eavesdrop in their rooms. So sometimes they never talk about anything exciting. So sometimes I drop in, but it does make like a little chime, so they kind of know you drop in. Anyway, I'll drop in and then they'll be talking about something really stupid. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, really? And then I'll just offer something really dumb to their conversation.
Yeah, but did you just like call my Alexa though?
No, I made an announcement to everybody's Alexa.
What did it say?
Maybe the artiste did. It said, hey guys, somebody come downstairs.
Well, I didn't hear that, but someone called my Alexa and then they whistled and then they hung up.
Yes, you can message me on Instagram. My contact info is on there. Well, I didn't whistle to your Alexa. But yes, you can definitely message me. My contact is on all my videos. She is a top-notch kid. She is my only biological daughter. And this is really weird. I don't say that because I love her any more than the others. I love them all the same because I am their only mom, all of them. That's cool that it solved murders. Luckily, I'm not a murderer, so there's no murders to solve here. I do kill the occasional spider, truth be told. I know. I should probably put them outside, but they move and then I just freak out and I can't help myself. And literally, I have a stink bug story to tell you. Remind me in like 2 minutes after I finish what I was saying, which I don't remember what I was talking about. So I'll just tell you the stink bug story. If somebody remembers what I was talking about, cue me. My brain's not working today. I'm a little stressed, I think. I've never been blocked by 3 people, so maybe it broke my spirit. I don't know. Nah, it didn't. Where's my coffee? Come on. You know me better than that, Kirsten. Gosh. I went to Target, and they have a sale going on your Target app. In case you guys don't use Circle, you should use Circle. But anyway, my coffee order is always a venti caramel macchiato, hot with whipped cream, only 2 pumps of vanilla because I don't like it super sweet.
The artiste said we don't have that game.
Okay, then get my laptop and you can Google search random questions to ask. As long as it brings up appropriate questions. If the Google search brings up anything inappropriate, then the game's over. Okay?
Okay, where's the laptop?
You have to find it. Probably on the stand in the living room.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so back to Target. I went to Target tonight because they have a sale going on. So if you buy $100 worth of baby products, so like diapers, wipes, goodnight diapers, all that stuff, which is so easy to do. Diapers are so ridiculously expensive. So anyway, I got 2 boxes of pull-ups, a box of wipes, and a box of goodnights for him to sleep in. And it was $100. But if you go on the Circle app, there's a $3 off coupon for goodnights. There's a $3 coupon for diapers for pull-ups. And then there's also a $3 off coupon for wipies. Plus, if you spend the $100, you get a $30 gift card for future use. So technically, I used $9 off coupon, and then my total was like $90. Then I got $30 gift card back. So then technically, I really only spent $60 on all that stuff. And then I got a gift card to use in the future. So it was like I pre-spent $30 in my mind, you know. But yeah, so I did that today. And so of course, whenever I'm at Target, I have to get a Starbucks, even though I can totally make it at home, but I didn't. I was lazy. And I'm not overly tired. I just didn't put on a lot of mascara today. So before anybody comments on my videos today that I look really tired, I'm allowed to wear my hair up sometimes. And I'm allowed to not do my makeup all the time, okay? Be nice to me. Every time I don't do my makeup, people tell me I look really tired and run down. And sometimes it hurts my feelings. No, it doesn't. But it could hurt my feelings if I had feelings. Well, thank you, Gabriella.
Of course, your I forget what it's called, is at 6%.
Oh, plug it in right there. Right, schmear.
Okay.
Perfect timing. Do I sound like the Grinch? Okay, so here's my funny stink bug story. So when stink bugs first happened, I really didn't like them. I was really creeped out by them. And thank you. I don't actually wear a lot of makeup, but whenever I first started doing my videos, I wasn't wearing makeup, and people were like, oh my gosh, she looks so run down. She looks awful. And then somebody, whenever I did one of my lives, they're like, look how broken out she is. She clearly is overly stressed. And I was like, oh, I was like, you can see all this going on? I was like, this is just my lupus, but okay, thanks. Ouch. Oh, stabbed in the heart. But no, I really don't care what people like comments. It's funny. And then somebody else put on my live, they're like, every time she does a live, she's skinnier. And I was like, girl, I just gained 12 pounds and we're not talking about it, but whatever. It's okay. Have an opinion. It's fine. And people always write like, oh my gosh, she lost so much weight from when she went on Dr. Phil. Did you see those pictures of her? She was so much heavier and she lost all that weight because she's so stressed out. Nah, B, I got health issues. I lost all that weight because I couldn't eat for a while. I had intestinal metaplasia. I had serious stomach issues and had to have like cells cut out of my stomach. Like, come on. And there's days where I really struggle to eat. I just can't eat because I get really sick to my stomach. So no, yeah, I'm a little bit stressed out, sure, but I feel like God prepared me my entire life for this. So I'm all right, people. I'm not dying. I'm not sitting at home every day crying myself to sleep. I'm going on with life, and I'm still doing things like going to Target and getting Starbucks, and I'm still hanging out with my kids, and we're still having lots of fun. And although Robbie is a piece of my life, he's not my entire life. There's a whole life outside of him. Like, literally, he calls me like 3 times a week, sometimes 4 maybe, and we write letters back and forth too. But like, it's not all consuming. It's like 10 minutes a few times a week on the phone and writing a letter for 10 minutes here and there. I don't sit at home and dwell on the whole situation. I've moved on with my life. We've all moved on. The relationship is a lot different now, but I'm not sick, people. Like, I'm not sitting at home sad, so overly depressed. Like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I don't think they're jealous that I lost weight. I genuinely think people think that, like, they're just very concerned. They're like, oh my gosh, she's so sick because this has been so stressful. And it's easy to make assumptions, you know? So I just think that people make assumptions and it's silly and we should never make assumptions about other people. Did you find any fun questions?
Yeah, I remember it.
Okay, you can ask them. Are you okay? Are you purposely? Are you for real right now? Y'all, you don't even know, okay? Don't even. My husband, he is too much. I still haven't told you the stink bug story. I've tried like 10 times and somehow I still get distracted. I have ADHD and you can tell today. My ADHD is through the roof. I think it's because I took my pills really late because I slept in. He let me. He took the baby downstairs and I was like, I'm not moving from this spot. Hi. Welcome to the live. We're just being goofy today. I'm here to listen to you, not about Robbie. Some people just focus too much on those things. Yeah, I mean, it's not all of my life. I don't want to be known as Robbie's mom. I want to be Kristin Piper because that's who I am. Like, I'm so much more than just Robbie's mom. And yes, I'm very supportive and loving towards my son, and I will always be that way. But he will not consume and, like, he's not who I am. He is a piece of my life. Just like all of my other kids are a huge piece of my life. And if you want to know who consumes most of my time, it's Ninja. You'll tell him. You know that's true. But you know who else consumes a lot of my life? Bear, who's sitting on the floor. She's always hanging out whenever I'm doing lives. She's my girl. She goes shopping with me for my clients. She's weird because it's so weird, Bear. Like, if I'm having a bad day and I'm not like doing real well mentally, I don't know how she knows, but she just like appears, right? So I'll be like sitting there and I could be watching a show that's like triggering emotion. I could be like ready to cry, but not actually crying. And she'll just appear and be like, hey mom, what's going on? And she'll just kind of scoot over next to me. And I'm like, how do you know I just needed a hug? Like, she just always knows. And she's just got the best heart. And like, she just shows up at the right time and just gives you a hug. Even if you don't necessarily need one, she's just always there. And she's just always like, I got hugs, mom. So that's why yesterday on my live, I picked her up and I said, oh, she's still my baby. And I was rocking her. She's getting a lot harder to do that too, because she's gaining weight too. She's not a baby anymore, but I try to make her my baby. So it's okay. Okay, she wants to ask me a random question. Let me tell them the stink bug story real quick. Okay, so anyway, when stink bugs first came out, totally creeped me out. So I got that much out. Okay. Anyway, one was on the visor of my car. And I was driving. I was so creeped out. I literally threw it in park, pulled over on the side of the road, threw it in park, and jumped out the passenger side of the car. And I was like, I can't do this. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And I'm panicking. So I found this piece of paper and I like slowly creeped back in the car and I had to like fling it out the window. Oh, it was so creepy. Yeah, I couldn't. So I had to pull over on the side of the road. I was like, I can't do this. I legit jumped out of the car. I couldn't. I don't even know. I probably would have jumped out of it moving. I was going like 15 miles an hour in like a back road of this little town. And I remember, and I was like, nope, not doing it. I just like pulled over, put it in park, and jumped out of the car. I was like, I ain't doing this. Okay, Bear has questions. Fun questions. If you guys think of any fun questions, feel free to ask also. And Bear is the bomb. I love Bear.
Okay.
Bear is my mini. If you guys could see what she looked like, she's an exact replica. So if you saw Bear in public, you'd be like, you look just like that Kristin Piper lady. So she's more likely to get outed. She legit looks like my mini version of myself.
Okay.
Okay, she's ready for questions.
If you had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say?
If I had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what would I say? I think I have the world's attention for more than 30 seconds and I talk about the dumbest shit. I would just say something really dumb because that's who I am.
Okay. If you had to work but didn't need the money, what would you choose to do?
You thought the kids were always around? The 5 kids are always around, but Robbie's not always around. Okay, or I don't know if you're being funny. I don't know. I don't get jokes. So if I don't get your joke, don't get mad at me because I really suck. That people need to make more accommodations for people with disabilities. That's a good one, Kirsten. Kirsten says if she could tell the world, she would say that the world needs to accommodate people with disabilities. I 100% agree with that because I have severe brain injuries from all my TBIs, from having a really rare brain condition to getting in car accidents to playing roller derby, stuff like that. I've had a lot of TBIs in my life. Anyway, I would not qualify for Social Security, but I'm also not allowed to work 60, 70 hours like I was. I'm not cleared to work any longer. Not even, they won't even clear me for 40 hours right now to work full time. So they told me I needed to go back into business for myself, and that's what I did. But it's really frustrating because there aren't accommodations for people like me who have unique situations where like I have bad days. Like right now, you guys see me on my bad day. Like my brain is all over the place and I can't stay focused. So could you imagine me trying to be a general manager right now, like with my brain like this? I would be like, go do this job, and they'd be like, wait, what am I doing? And I would never accomplish anything. My whole day would be ruined. You said stink bugs first came out. Oh, they might have always been around, but there was that one summer where they like infested the country. I mean, I guess they probably always were around, but they weren't around me. Okay, what's your second question?
All right. If you had to work but didn't need the money, what would you choose to do?
If you could work and you didn't need the money, what would you do? So this is just a work because you want to work, not because you're getting paid. I think I have made some brain videos and my brain injury videos. I've gone into it a few times on my lives. Okay, so if I could work and it wasn't for money, I would do what I'm doing now. I would just talk to people. My husband's in the kitchen. Very inappropriate, Dave. Anyway, I would just do what I'm doing now. I would just talk to people, be there for people. I would definitely do life coaching. And honestly, I don't make a lot of money doing life coaching because I only charge $25. And I mean, most people charge $100 an hour to $200 an hour. But I think $25 is enough to cover my time and still do, thanks Dave for retracting that. I appreciate it. He retracted his comment, so I appreciate that. But yeah, so I would just do what I'm doing now. Be there, talk to people, help people, advocate for people, and especially victims.
This one is a weird question.
And mental health issues. Okay, go ahead.
It's really weird.
Sorry.
I don't know. What is in your fridge right now?
What is in my fridge right now? Do you guys really want to know what's in my fridge right now? Literally working in group homes with people with developmental disabilities, hands down the most rewarding job ever. I used to work with MR adults, and I actually told my kids a lot about this experience, and I thought about going back into something like that. However, do y'all want to talk about the minimum wage thing with Biden? Ugh, he's just too much. If he raises minimum wage over double what it is now, like where I'm at, our entire county would go under. Our entire state would probably go under. It's ridiculous. I can't. But anyway, the question was, what's in my fridge? Do you guys want to know what's in my fridge? What's in your fridge? My fridge has Mountain Dew. We're not going to talk about this, but I do avoid politics. But this isn't even like a politic thing necessarily. This is more of like one person. And so in order to get the extra $1,400 stimulus money, he put in there that minimum wage has to be raised to $15 an hour. And for me, that is a ridiculous thing. And as for like the stimulus money, I don't think people necessarily needed the stimulus money. Some people do, but a lot of people benefited that shouldn't have benefited from the stimulus money. So yeah, I just feel like this country is in a state of dilemma, and I'm a little bit scared. I've never been scared when someone's becoming my president before. But did you guys see the pictures that were released from his son's computer of him up against a pool with a child and him falling asleep with like a Coke pipe in his mouth and just like the child porn and stuff that was found on his son's hard drive? Like, I am genuinely scared and concerned for the state of our country if that is something that he's covering up. Like, if your kid has a problem, deal with the problem, out the problem. Say that you don't stand for the problem. Don't stand with the problem. Don't hide the problem. Don't cover up the problem. Let's not brush it under a rug. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's exactly what he did, and that scares me. That legit scares me. But in my fridge, my daughter is gonna kill me. In my fridge there is cottage cheese cubes, flip cups, of cocoa, almond, loco. I probably said that in the wrong order. Of those flip cups with the coconut Greek yogurt. There is, smoked Gouda cheese. There's fresh grated parm. There's mozzarella, fresh mozzarella.
That we see every single day. Milk.
There's tons of milk for the baby. I don't even like milk other than my coffee.
Pickles.
Ooh, Clausen pickles. That's where it's at.
There's also relish.
There is there's a bunch of condiments. What else do I have in there? Oh, I have some fresh ground turkey. I also have a turkey tenderloin in there that I need to cook up. And trying to think.
Mozzarella balls.
I already said fresh mozz.
You did?
Mm-hmm. There's some bacon bits in there, which we don't talk about with Bear because she doesn't eat pork. And she loves pigs. She's obsessed with pigs. Like, legit, if I eat bacon around her, she gets very, very upset. But that's pretty much what's in my fridge. I love me some fresh cheese. Oh, there's some tofu in there. I have some firm tofu because they didn't have extra firm. It was a bummer. I have a hard time eating meat. I do eat meat, but I just have a hard time eating it, so I tend to eat a lot more. I had baby Bella mushrooms, but I ate them all. And I forgot to get some, and I was at the store again today. It's so frustrating.
Okay. Are you ready for the next question yet?
I don't think any one religion is going to save the country. I don't know. I think that it's a matter of people's hearts and the change that they want to see in the world. Okay, next question. Bear has another question.
I've been waiting for this question. Okay. Would you rather look like a potato or feel like a potato?
Ooh, would I rather look like a potato or feel like a potato?
Potato.
I guess I'd rather feel like a potato. I could definitely use some firming in some areas, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm not having the whole Jewish debate, so we can stop that now. But I'd rather look like a potato or feel like a potato because I need to be firm in a few places. My belly is just the start.
Next question.
Okay, next question. She doesn't want to talk about that anymore.
If you would close one fast food place, which one would it be?
If I could close a fast food place, which one would it be? Which one would you guys close? Favorite way to eat potatoes would be probably fried with eggs. I said they're allowed to ask questions. Bear wants to know the answer to her question. But anyway, I like them fried with eggs. Like I like to put eggs and potatoes in a pan and fry it up and eat it with hot sauce. Yes, like shut it down. So get rid of it, right? Like completely like abolish it. Okay, you got it, Bear. We would close Zaxby's because we went there one time only ever and our entire family got food poisoning. And we all had to ride in a car home for hours after eating it. And we were all in so much pain. We all had to stop and we were like throwing up and it was painful and miserable and we got so sick from Zaxby's.
Yeah, the chicken was really good.
But the chicken was delicious. Oh. Yes, she's right. We were all like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And so we all overate and then got food poisoning. Ugh, horrible. Okay.
If you could disinvent one thing, what would it be?
If you could disinvent one thing, what would it be? I don't know. I'd have to come back to that one.
Okay. Well, if you could be a member on any TV series or a movie, what would it be?
If I could be a member of any TV show or a series, I wouldn't disinvent the internet or cell phones. They definitely come in handy. I would probably disinvent the boots that, what's the girl who dyes her hair weird colors and she's really weird? Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish just came out with a new pair of boots. They're hideous. I would disinvent them. What was the next question? I already forgot.
If if you could be any member of
any member of any team. I would be, will you let them out? I think they have to go to the bathroom. I would be either on Marvel or the Justice League. I would definitely want to be a superhero. I would love to fight crime, and I would love to bring justice to the world in a way that was safe and not harmful to anybody. But I would love to be able to stop crime and to help the world and just to make a good, powerful difference. So I would definitely pick a superhero show. Next question.
Okay, what is the good thing about not having a sense of smell? Well, like, if you didn't.
Have you heard of Omegle? Just wondering. No, I don't know what Omegle is. What was the question?
Okay.
If I could have no sense of smell?
What would be the good thing about it?
Ooh, Kirsten, I would probably go to Harry Potter's world too. I just want to go to the one in Orlando or California. And but the one in Orlando is supposed to be better, the Harry Potter world. So I really, really want to go. So if you ever want to go on a girl date, hit me up, send me an email. We'll set that up because I'm dying to go to Diagon Alley. Okay, wait, what was the question? If I could not smell?
If you did not have a sense of smell, what would be the good thing about it?
If I didn't have a sense of smell, what would be the good thing about it? Definitely not getting crop dusted when you go to a grocery store and you go down an aisle and you know somebody just farted and ran from the aisle and you're like, which one of you mother effers in this store just farted in this aisle and left it? Y'all just left this whole aisle, no warning, no signs, nothing. You just literally made me inhale your poo particles. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Next question.
I feel pretty strongly about that.
Okay. Is there an app that you don't like, but you still go on it anyway?
An app that I don't like, but I still go on it anyway. TikTok.
What? Why don't you like TikTok?
Because TikTok can suck you in, and it can take hours of your life. It's like a time warp. You go into TikTok, and then you come out, and you don't even know what happened to your life. And you don't even know how you ended up with like 12 kids because you thought you were in TikTok that whole time.
Well, sometimes it might be like early in the morning, and then it's like 5 o'clock, like later in the day.
It's not a good app. I mean, it's a good app. That's probably the problem, is it's too good of an app that it's not a good app. It's a rabbit hole. Don't fall in the rabbit hole, people. I can't see your comments again. Where'd they go? I heard it's so amazing. Me and you. Yes, Kirsten, message me on Facebook. We'll go. I'm serious. It'll be a girls' couple days. We will go. I am dying to go.
Okay, next question.
But I can't afford to take all 6 kids. Well, 5. I can't take the 6th one. But I can't afford to take all 5 kids. It's like $179 per ticket just to go to Harry Potter World, and they wouldn't even appreciate it.
I would love to go, but I don't really watch Harry Potter.
I know, you guys don't even love Harry Potter the way I love Harry Potter, okay? Which is why I would be so bummed to take any of you. I want to go with a Harry Potter fan. I'm Gryffindor, by the way.
The Hunger Games.
Oh, I would love to be part of the Hunger Games, except I ain't trying to die, and I ain't trying to kill people. But I do love the show, or the movie.
Okay.
Harry Potter is pretty amazing. Okay, next question. Sorry, keep us on track. Fair.
So, if you could only speak one word for an entire day, what would it be?
If you could only speak one word for an entire day, it would either be, it depends who I'm around. If I'm around my kids, I would just say yeet all day just to get on their nerves.
Perfect.
That would be the only word. I'd be like, yeet, and I'd throw everything at them and walk away. I'm a Taurus also, but I'm torn. I like Slytherin, but I don't like Slytherin. I don't know. I'm like Harry Potter, where I could be either, I feel like. Just saw Dr. Phil clip on YouTube. Saddened to hear about all that happened to your family, but I'm glad Robbie's getting the help he needs. Bless you. Well, thank you, Kent. Today, we're doing a fun live if you want to hang out with us. Favorite book, movie, Goblet of Fire. I did like the books, but I can't remember a lot of them now. But the books were great for Harry Potter. But Kent, we're just doing random Yago Tauruses. My horns, I hit them in this big sloppy bun thing. It's like a fan going on. Okay, go ahead. Next question. Sorry.
What part of your body could use a little bit of lotion?
What part of my body could use a little bit of lotion? My feet. I do not like shoes, and so my feet always could use more lotion because I don't treat them the best. Wow, would you like to rub my feet with lotion? Is that an offer? Oh my gosh, my daughter is so sweet. Did you guys just hear her offer to rub my feet with lotion?
I would rather
Thanks.
scrub your feet. That's stuff, but it's okay.
You'd rather scrub them? She does like giving me pedicures sometimes, and I'm never like, no, don't do that. I'm always like, okay, sure, you can give me a pedicure. I'm fine with it. And she does the whole like scrubbing it. Ooh, did you draw another picture? Do you want me to show my live?
Sure. But it has like.
Is it worthy?
Name.
Or is it cringy? You guys want to see the artiste? She just came down.
Maybe you should cover
Artiste,
the
come
name.
sit. Actually, everybody's curious about you. So the artiste just came down to show me her new artwork. Are we ready? Hold on, let me read your comments real quick. She sounds perfect. Go Bear. Oh yeah, mine too. I went to Vermont and it's really dry there, and I realized how much your skin needs moisture. Oh my gosh, I have a funny story about when I was in Vegas. Here's the artiste latest picture. I told you guys, she's a really good artist. She just drew this. Oh yeah, I do have beautiful feet, so I need to keep those lotions for all my creepy men who obsess over my feet online. Is this not beautiful? So cute. It's okay if you can't stay, Kent. I'm always on, and yes, it's beautiful. It does look so real. Do y'all want to see it again? I know, it's beautiful. If you want to, you can bring down some of your artwork and I'll show it off.
Okay. Bring the
But
egg.
it's so cute. She does such beautiful work. And she's really good at it. I taught her how to draw, and then she kept learning on her own after I taught her like initially, and now she's way better than I am. I don't feel like I can still draw like this. I used to be able to draw like this. Now,
Hey, who's watching you?
I haven't been practicing it. Uh-oh. The terrorist is out.
No, let's go. For me.
Little terrorist!
Little.
What are you doing?
Equals.
What are you doing?
No equals.
What's he saying?
I don't know. What are you saying?
Equals him.
Wiggles.
Here, follow me.
Do you want to dance?
Here, follow me.
No? You want to sing?
No.
Holiday.
Dude.
Na, na, na.
Whoa.
She drew a pit bull. Not a fan, but she drew this. This was today also.
Wait, you're not. Wait.
I'm just not a fan of pit bulls.
Hey, don't touch
I don't
that.
know. I don't know the breed
Baby.
very well, and I don't think they're very
Oh, baby,
pretty.
don't touch that.
That would sell definitely being anonymous. That's really act. That's
Hey,
really
boys.
act mysterious. What? How old is she? That's amazing. She is 14. Well,
15
she'll be 15 in a few days. The puppy's amazing. She should sell that for sure. She would totally sell you guys her art. If anybody wants to ever buy her art, she would totally sell it. She does sell it sometimes, but I've never posted it where people can buy it. But should people want to buy her art, she would sell it to you for cheap, and she would even mail it to you in the mail. You would just have to email me for her art. And she sells it very cheap. She sells certain things for like a few dollars. She literally sells her stuff for a couple bucks. Here's some more of her art. These are cherries. Is this the beginning?
Here.
Did you skip one?
Oh yeah, there's like stuff down there. The first little doodles.
These are birds. If you want one, you can, how long did the puppy take to draw? This puppy? How long did this take you?
Like 45 minutes.
45 minutes, she said.
And this one took me like 30.
The other one was like 30. Here's like a little water thing.
I don't really like it.
Yeah, you don't like anything. Here's the St. Bernard's. It looks a little funny on the camera, but
I think that's the last one.
it's pretty. What are you hiding?
Nothing.
What do you not want me to see? Liar. Not the last one. She drew this one, but she doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. Oh my gosh, everybody look. She doesn't like it.
And the rest are just small sketches for other things.
The baby just fell. Where's your other art? You have a lot of art.
School.
Stop.
You have your portfolio upstairs.
Yeah,
Where's the
I
folder?
took some of that stuff to school to put in the folder at school, and then I have stuff there too.
Yeah, we'll bring down some of that.
Okay.
You can sell all your artwork. You can make $2, $5, $1. Sell all your art.
Art's too important.
Some of her art's too important to sell.
Okay, you want to do questions or not?
You shouldn't sell all of your art. You should only sell art that you want to sell. But she actually thought about making a page before all this happened, where she was going to sell her art, and it actually really bummed her out because now she hasn't been able to do that because she can't put her face out there, and it was one of those things that she wanted to do. But she still does art. She does it for herself. But yeah, she really is amazing. I think she's going to go far with art if she sticks with it. It's her way of coping with things. So when she's overly stressed out and she doesn't know how to talk to me about stuff, she'll just draw and then she'll bring it to me and I'll tell her what I see in her art. Like what kind of pain I see or what I see going on with her, because I studied art therapy online. And whenever I was doing Reiki and stuff, I studied all these different therapy processes and stuff, which I find really fascinating, which is great because it's really a good way to be able to help your kids and help people in general. But anyway, so when she doesn't have the words to talk about things that are really hard, she'll come to me and she'll be like, look what I drew here. And it'll just open up the communication. And it's her way of kind of saying like, okay, I need to talk, but I don't want to have to tell you everything. That was the baby ripping down my camera. So I never really tell her what to draw unless she asks me, but I can tell her you would like her to draw that. I would really like to get it tattooed. It's been looking for someone who can actually draw creatively and imaginatively. She can totally draw you a tattoo, Kirsten. Send me a message. We'll totally draw you one. She should do custom artwork by request. People would totally go for that. Yeah. I could make a page on my Facebook.
Maybe it's not on proper time.
But she would draw you a tattoo for sure. She actually wanted to be a tattoo artist for a while, but I wasn't 100% on board with that because I don't like the behavior she displayed when she went and pierced her own belly button with a rusty needle and then put a earring backing on it. I was pretty pissed off about it. So I was like, you don't need to be doing that stuff. Like, you don't need to be piercing your body. First of all, nobody's going to see your stomach. And second of all, why? Like, why pierce your body like that? Stop. So, yes, that was her. That was the artiste. She's the one who is, like, she's not down here right now, so she can't hear any of this. But she's the one who's, like, over-the-top dramatic, like, always, like, eye-rolling, like, too cool for school, too cool for mom. She got kicked off the track team because she was cussing. And I've caught her in so many lies and stuff. She is my husband's daughter, which is Robbie's biological sister. They're only a year apart. So both of them really have some trauma that they had to work through. And her sister, I got to soon enough, so she was able to work through a lot of it. But with the artiste, she still has some of that trauma from her childhood to work through. And nobody really challenged her to work through it. And she always felt like she was fighting for attention because she had a sister. So she always felt in competition with her sister. And she always felt like she needed all of her mom's attention in order to feel loved because she didn't feel loved by her mom. And so she has a lot of stuff that she works through. So she's very, very obsessive with me sometimes. And she can be a bit possessive. And sometimes she feels like she needs all of my attention. And if she doesn't get it, then she has meltdowns at times. So art is a great way for us to connect and spend time together. And she also likes going places with me. But if I give her too much attention, she acts out. And if I don't give her enough attention, she acts out. So it's been a balancing act and kind of learning how to help her work through her childhood and stuff. But it's been a rough few years, but she's been doing really, really well. She's been in therapy the whole time.
These are older drawings.
Doing really well. Okay, so I'm going to show you more of her work.
They're older drawings.
Yeah, definitely. And she has a personality disorder because of her childhood trauma. So it's been harder for her to kind of navigate that and realize, like, at least now she has like a label and she understands it. And I understand it because I went through childhood trauma and I have the same issues. So I overcame them, and it's been helpful because I went through similar things as her and we're able to work through it together. But it's been really hard for her to kind of process not needing all of my love and affection in order to feel loved. And whenever she realized, like, the mom that I was, she's here now, she can hear this part, but she just became overly attached because she was like, she's so afraid to lose me because she never had this kind of a motherly experience. So she tells me that she's like so afraid to lose me. So it's really hard. Yeah. Okay, here's another one. Here's an eye she drew. Somebody wants you to draw them a tattoo. Do you hear her? They have a tattoo idea. I know you want to be a tattoo artist, which I'm not completely against if we weren't piercing our own bodies. Don't shh me. I'll kick her right in the forehead. Just kidding. I wouldn't kick her in the forehead. But anyway, here's her eyeball. But they want a mermaid tattoo of some form. Here is a Squidalisa. So it's like Squidward, but Mona Lisa mixed together. Can you guys see these okay? Some of them are a little bit, the light's a little bit high. Hold on. There. Now you can see it a little better. So that's Squidalisa. This is just a random rainbow shooting out of something. Somebody wants you to draw Martin Luther King Day, if you're interested. This is just a random girl.
Older. Like,
this is when she first started art. So this is like before she was really, really great.
I was 11.
She was 11 at that time. She wants me to tell you. Yeah, childhood trauma sucks. I definitely have a ton of it. And I also have a personality disorder. You tell her we know about that self-piercing. Can't be doing that, girl. They know all about that story. I've told that story like 5 times. They know. Here's another older one of a bunny. Boom. Boom. These are older ones.
A more recent one.
This is kind of pretty. This is her experimenting with paint. She does not like to paint. I love to paint. Here is a girl. This is pretty. How old is this one?
I see an age.
You were not 11. This was 18. What is it now?
21.
Whatever. Fine. 3 years ago. Those are all raw and undeveloped talent. So awesome. Yeah. This is funny. I don't know what this is.
Alice in Wonderland.
We're all mad here. It's Alice in Wonderland. So sorry. Do you hear the attitude? This is artiste. I'm just saying. This is what I'm talking about. I always impersonate you. Nailed it. Now that you've heard my impersonations and you hear her, I've nailed it. Cheshire Cat?
Yeah, the Cheshire Cat.
Is that what this is?
No, that's what that is.
Whatever. I don't know what that is. This is just fun. You guys want her to draw sitting next to me, and then we'll do updates as we talk and answer Bear's questions before she punches me in my face because I stopped answering her questions. This one's kind of pretty. I'm just selecting at random what to show you. Are you a Barb? Do you, what? What's a Barb?
A Nicki Minaj fan, maybe?
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
I am.
What does that mean?
Ask Sarah. She likes Nicki Minaj.
I don't know if that's exactly what they mean, but...
My Atlanta, Kristin, you had me thinking you were such a cool mom.
Huh?
Are you trying to tell me I'm not a cool mom? What's a cool idea? I'm totally all over the place. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Having her draw and show updates while you answer questions would be super cool. Okay, we'll do that.
When?
Right now.
Go get paper.
While I'm doing my live, you can draw something and we can show them as you're drawing it, updates. It'd be cool. This is kind of cool and creepy. What does that even mean? I have no idea. I'm not hip. Here's SpongeBob. He was one of the first things I learned to draw and really liked drawing. A Barb is the name for her fans. But what does it stand for? Does it stand for something? This is cute. I've never seen this one. It's a little mouse. Nicki Minaj's fans, apparently. Isn't this cute? I kind of want to hang this somewhere. I do have a painting of hers that I hung somewhere. This looks traced, but it's not. She doesn't trace anything, but they all look traced. It's crazy. I watch her draw them and she doesn't trace anything. Okay, what do you guys want her to draw? Let's take a fan vote. So that's some of her work. Most of her best work is at school right now, she said.
She's upset about it.
She's upset because I was finally showing off her work, and here she doesn't even have it. Elton John or Freddie Mercury. Would love that. A mermaid. I'll give her a choice. Draw Mariah Carey. Okay, here's your choices of things to draw.
Oh, I already have something I drew. Whoa, I'm getting ready to draw.
Elton John, Freddie Mercury, a mermaid because Kirsten wants a tattoo. Mariah Carey.
I need references.
I could sell prints, but she likes to sell the original. Because if you have an original print and she becomes famous, you just like, your $5 investment just turned into like $1 million. Okay, you can sit here and do it, but you just can't be on my live, so.
Do I need to like?
No. Sit back all the way. No, you're fine. Look, this, you can't see my fingers. So your head is fine. You can't see my fingers. I'll turn my camera a hair. So if, now you have more room. Okay, she's gonna do, what are you drawing?
A girl with braids. Like, on the side, like a side picture, like the one I had earlier.
But
Why don't you do a mermaid?
Do a mermaid, but let me see this.
It's just a quick little sketch.
This is the beginning of the sketch. They want to see updates. She has little pencil marks everywhere. She's drawing a girl with a braid, but then you gotta draw a mermaid.
Okay.
Okay, Kai, next, what did I? Anyway, Bear.
I already heard.
Okay, Bear. Time for a question, but to back the real question, are you a Barb, honey? We gotta know. Okay, do I like Nicki Minaj?
Cardi B is better.
No, I don't think so. No. I'm gonna say no. Probably not.
Banana does.
Banana said she does, but I do like Cardi B.
And she just had a baby not too long ago.
I don't keep up with famous people. I've never been into it.
Cardi B is
Ariana
better.
Grande got
When they asked me if I was excited to meet Dr. Phil on the show, the people talking to me, I said no. He's exactly like me. He's a human being. He just has more money than I do. Why am I going to make a big deal out of another human being? I don't idolize people. I don't get excited about famous people. I've met a whole bunch of famous people, and I've never once been like, oh my gosh, I just met this person. It's just not me. I like Nicki too, but I literally missed when she made music again and now has barbs. I don't know. I think Cardi B's funny. That's why I like her. I watch her shows where she tries things. Did you see her try to play basketball with her nails? And then she talked about cleaning her body parts with her nails, and I was dying. I'm not going to share that with my kids in the room, but it was hysterical. Okay, next question, Bear. Ah. Sorry, that was a hiccup.
You had 3 words to describe yourself. What would they be?
3 words to describe myself. What would they be? You each get to pick a word that describes me. How about that instead? Well, that's scary. Artiste, what word were you going to say?
I get in trouble for saying it, my bad.
What were you going to say?
Dude, I really hate when you do this. It's so annoying.
What's your word, Bear?
Coffee.
Coffee.
What?
It describes me. My blood is coffee. Banana.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Cardi is a ghetto stripper. Like, she wants to be the queen. Nicki anyways. Chili, let's not get into it.
Yeah,
Listen.
we're not gonna get into that conversation.
I don't know what Cardi does in her spare time. I have no idea. I just think that she's kind of funny sometimes.
Makes horrible songs.
Listen, I don't even know her songs.
You're just jealous.
We're not having this fight. Oh, apparently, there's a fight going on. Apparently, you can't like one over the other. I like them both. Okay, there. I love everyone.
I like the both too. I don't know.
What's your word to describe me?
Unique.
What was your word to describe me? She said unique. What was your 15-year-old attitude-filled word that you'd get in trouble if you said?
Dude, it's so annoying when you do this.
Can I write it down?
Sure. What's it start with? F?
No.
Why would you think of that at first?
She's so annoying. What is it?
Sorry.
I'm gonna smack her. And yes, she absolutely would get in trouble for that word.
Yeah, I know.
Where'd that come
It
from?
was the first word.
Attitude.
What was it?
The B word. Bitchy. I'm gonna give her bitchy. Maybe if she didn't
Sometimes,
pierce
not
her
always,
belly
not
button.
always, not always. Just sometimes.
I'm gonna give her bitchy.
Well, that was quite rude. I
Right?
wouldn't say that.
But will we expect anything different from the artiste?
No.
I don't think so.
No, probably not. Okay, next question, Bear.
What's someone's... Wait, hold on. I have to read this.
Maybe if you followed the rules,
Okay. I'm just going to go to a different question
saying.
and, like, reread that.
then she wouldn't have to get the
Okay,
bitchy.
artist.
See, but this is what this shows you. My kids feel safe enough to tell me how they really feel. Like the fact that she said that or wrote it down makes me know that I'm at least parenting right because she feels safe enough to tell me that. But absolutely, I can be bitchy sometimes to her
Okay.
because she has been breaking the rules. I told you, she's my struggle child. Yeah, so she for sure can
Hey,
get the bitchy
artiste.
me.
How's that
She's
going?
been breaking rules and getting in trouble, and she legit just got in trouble not that long ago
Should
for
we
being
do
bad.
an art roll up or something? Like, show them some of her art right now.
I barely got
What she's
anything.
doing.
It's fine. Next question.
Okay. Would you rather have a home on the beach or in the mountains?
Home on the beach or the mountains? Obviously, beach. Duh.
I wouldn't want mine on the beach because of hurricanes. I'd rather it be in the mountains because
But what about avalanches? Wouldn't you like drive down and get a bunch of these?
it depends on where you
We
live.
kind of live in the mountains already.
I don't really care. I kind of just.
Can I have a house in both the mountains and the beach?
I would just want to live on
could.
the mountains.
I love the beach. I love the beach. What other rules is she breaking? This girl breaks every rule. You tell her don't do something, she's going to find a way to do it just to challenge you. She is defiant. She has oppositional defiant disorder. She legit will look for...
When?
It's one of your diagnoses.
I never knew
Since
that.
when?
I didn't say that. It was just a question.
Yes, she's intentionally defiant. If she doesn't get enough of my attention, she'll purposely act out and be defiant just to get attention. If she doesn't get enough attention, she'll act out negatively just to get more attention, which is so difficult. And it's one of her goals. We're working on it that, like, if she doesn't have enough of my attention, she just needs to come to me and be like, Mom, I really want to hang out with you today, or I really need more time with you today, or hey, Mom, can we do something? Because I just really miss spending some quality time with you alone. Instead of going and doing something that she knows she's not allowed to do just to make me mad so that she'll get a reaction out of me or any kind of attention. It is so hard to deal with. My favorite type of person, low-key. I love when people give me a run for my money. Oh, she definitely gives me a run for my money. I have told you guys so many times about this child. I love her to death. She's the one who's like, she's very much like me. I went through this. I know where it's coming from. I know why she does it. But it doesn't make me want to like rip out my hair any less. I still just want to tear out my hair some days. I'm just like, why? Like, she'll lie. She'll manipulate people. Like, one time she told me that I should cut my hair because it didn't look good on me.
That was a long time ago.
Doesn't matter if it was a long time ago. But she did this because she said she was jealous of my hair, so she wanted me to cut it off.
That doesn't matter anymore.
It does matter.
That
It's
was a
the
long
things,
time ago.
but it's the things that you think of. It's the way the brain works with her. Because if she doesn't like get enough attention, she'll just do mean things. And she's incredibly smart, straight A student, so freaking smart. That's what makes her dangerous. So her sister, she was like, that necklace looks ugly on you. And she did it because she was like, oh, well, here, do you want it then? Because I don't really want to wear it if it doesn't look good on me. She's like, yeah, I'll take it. She did it to get the necklace, people.
Since when did that happen?
When was that?
I don't remember.
Like 2-3 years ago?
I don't ever remember that happening.
Oh, it's stuff like that.
I remember her doing it to Banana.
I remember her doing it to Banana too, and she took the necklace.
I don't remember what type of necklace it was, but I do remember her doing it to Banana.
I remember it. It made me mad. I do like shells, but we have way too many freaking shells.
Alrighty, are you ready for the next
Her brain is too much, guys. I love her too. She does own it. She knows she's a problem child.
Okay, are we gonna get
Not in a bad way, but she knows. She knows she intentionally makes problems. Do you?
maybe the questions might be good.
She's smiling, laughing. She thinks it's funny. She does. She purposely doesn't. She'll admit it. That's what's so frustrating. Because she knows she purposely does it. And it's so frustrating.
Sometimes.
Bear wants
not
to
always.
ask another question.
Not you ignoring me, Miss Honey. Did you say something and I missed it? I don't see any other comments from you, Brittany. So if you said anything, just re-say it because I didn't see anything.
Alrighty.
She's just troubled. That's all. She's a teen. She's a true 15-year-old. And she's just 15. Did I mention?
You know, I thought those
She's a
movies were
teen.
lies.
It's hard. It's hard. I was a teen. I was hard. My mom sucked, though. She at least has a good mom. Do you give me that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She
Instead
knows
of
she has a good mom.
anything else.
But it can be
Instead of
hard.
anything
Parenting is hard. It's raw and it's real. And I don't sugarcoat it. She's tough.
You know, I'm-
But I also really love spending time with her. We have a lot of fun. And we can be a lot of trouble. When we start talking in our British accents for hours at a time, everybody in the house is just ready to run away. And we can go to a thrift store and tear that bitch up. And we will leave there with like the best finds
Oh, actually, can we go
for
to
like
the
bags
store?
and bags of clothes for like $40. Bags and
Some more
bags.
clothes. Anyway.
We do a British accent, a mean British accent whenever we do it for the day. And we also, if you get us on an art project, we will not only like make the art project, but we will add our own flair, and it will be the best freaking art project you ever did see.
Hey.
Oh, Bear is mad at me. She wants to ask another question.
I think it's enough of the artiste.
No, she said enough of talking about the artiste. She's getting jealous.
No, I want to ask a question.
Okay, ask a question.
What kinds of things really make you laugh?
What kind of things make me really laugh?
My face.
You
People
guys.
fail.
People fails. Those are pretty funny. If you watch the people fail videos, oh my gosh. I do laugh at those. I will watch those.
Ooh, this one's a good one.
This is the mom with. Thanks, Brittany. Anyway, but those people fails make me laugh a lot. I like to watch those videos. They're funny.
Okay, next question. If you could jump into a pool full of something, what would it be?
If I could jump into a pool full of something, what would it be? Orbeez.
Mine would be either Orbeez or balloons. I don't know. I was even thinking
Balloons
of
pop. That could hurt.
Well,
I've jumped into a
Mousetraps.
foam pit.
Just kidding.
Artiste says she would jump into a pool full of mouse traps.
I was
Good.
just kidding.
maybe you won't want
Probably
to come
deserve
on.
it.
I do like America's Funniest Home Videos. I like all funny videos like that. They crack me up.
I didn't know they still had Wipeout. I thought that show was canceled.
Wipeout is pretty funny though.
Yeah, I thought that was canceled.
Me and Artiste used to watch it a lot.
Like lock that child up. Put him in a thing.
Anyways, you ready for the next question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyways, next question. If you could be any fictional character, what would it be?
If I could be any fictional character, who would I be? Fictional means false. So,
Hermione.
oh, I would definitely be a wizard off of Harry Potter. Thanks, Kirsten. I haven't decided whether or not to block yet. But yeah, I would definitely be a wizard,
This one's
fictional wizard.
What is the worst lie you've ever told your parents?
The worst lie I've ever told my parents. I don't feel like I want to answer that question because I don't particularly like my parents, and I just feel like that just stirs up a lot of negativity and I don't want to think about it. Do you like Saturday Night Live? I do like Saturday Night Live, but I don't really watch it. All right.
Okay, what's your favorite joke?
Favorite joke? I've told my favorite joke many, many times. It's the one that I've taught all my toddlers, which is knock, knock.
Is there
Dwayne.
Dwayne who?
Dwayne the top, I'm drowning. That's funny. That's funny. If you're 2 and you tell that joke, that is funny. I blocked her, yeah. And thanks for reporting, because you can't fix... I'm not going to finish it. I'll let you guys use your imagination. Go ahead. Next question, Bear.
What's the weirdest nickname you've ever had?
The weirdest nickname I've ever had was Chirp Chirp Zoom Zoom because people are goofy, and my nickname was Cricket, and my previous last name made people say Zoom Zoom. So they said Chirp Chirp Zoom Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Dumbest nickname, for
What
sure.
would be much better if you could change the color of it?
What would be better if I could change the color of it? My Cricket. They only had pink.
I like it.
Still pisses me off. I don't really like pink.
It's cute.
It's
I
fuchsia.
feel like if it was a lighter pink.
I
I
like
would
the
have
blue
liked
one. The blue one is beautiful. It's like a minty blue.
Oh, you
It's like
should've
my
got-
favorite color.
If they, I think the other
It was
color,
an
like,
amazing sale. And so I
They
got the
didn't
pink
have any
Cricket.
colors, They only had pink.
yeah, no,
I-
like I'm saying, like if they had another
What
color.
color is my
the
natural
crest
color?
one.
What do you mean? My natural hair color is this. This is my hair. This isn't dyed. This is my natural hair color.
Okay, this one's
Right
like one
here.
of the best ones ever.
Why are people here to hate? There are children present, people, and it's uncalled for. You know, some people are bored. Some people don't care about, you know, morals.
This one's a really good one.
John, don't start. And I will block if you start. I can't. My kids can't read the comments, but regardless. Okay, next question.
This one's really good. If your life was a movie, what would it be called?
If my life was a movie, what would it be called? It'd be called You Can't Make That Shit Up.
Oh, why?
Because I feel like every single day something dumb happens and I'm like, legit, this is my life. Like my husband literally shampooed the carpets at Target. Can't make that shit up.
Oh,
Okay. What?
I got blocked by 3 people today on Facebook for just being honest and logical. Can't make that shit up.
Okay. What is the last concert you went to?
The last concert I went to, Sarah Evans. Listen, if you had 6 kids, you would cuss too, Cameron. I'm not going to change who I am to please other people. I say shit, and it's okay. Oh my God, I can't stand stupid people. And another one, and another one, and another one bites the dust.
Can't make that up.
Can't make that shit up. Next question.
Okay. Okay. What do you wish you were?
I don't know. They're coming out of the woodworks.
What do you wish you were really good at?
What do I wish I was really good at?
Yeah.
Maybe driving. I could be a better driver.
Okay.
I mean, I get from A to B pretty safely, but I drive really fast, and sometimes I fail to pay attention fully.
You almost hit a flagger.
I did almost run over a flagger, but that was his fault, I feel like.
No, you were on your phone.
I might have been.
No, we were.
But I was stopped, and then I was going to go, but I looked up first, and I didn't hit anything.
No, I told you there's a flagger on the road.
Yeah,
And you slammed on the brakes.
Whatever. I was stopping.
Mom is cautious on her.
It's not my fault. I was trying to follow a GPS. I couldn't follow the GPS. I was trying to see it on the thing. I was freaking out. I didn't actually almost hit the flagger. I stopped. I was stopping.
You might have went faster with train tracks,
But he was a little bit closer than I realized. Okay? It wasn't even close. I stopped probably at least 5 car lengths away from the flagger. She's so dramatic.
At least it was a snowman instead of him.
Huh?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I have no idea what
I
you're
have no
talking
idea
about.
what she's talking about.
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh. Hi, Patrick.
Okay. If you were a dog, what kind of dog would you be?
The
What?
one that doesn't smell.
You think you're a moderator on his live bye. I don't even know what that means. Why is Patrick low-key creepy? I can't answer that. Patrick, are you on the spectrum? I can't remember. I think he might be on the spectrum, so I don't think it's intentional. I don't even know what that comment was for, so
Okay. If you could,
I had to just...
if you
Next
were,
question.
If you were a dog, what kind of dog would it be?
Patrick, what is your diagnosis? I'm just curious. No judgment, obviously. A lot of my viewers are on the spectrum, and my husband is, and all 3 of my boys are. So, mad love for spectrum people. I think it's awesome. I mean, my sons are incredibly intelligent, and they think outside the box in a way that I can't. And my husband does too. It's incredible. It's truly incredible. Okay, what was the question? I'm sorry. Eye rolled. I just got an eye roll.
Trying to see your brain back there?
No.
There's the artiste trying to see your brain back there.
Carrie. Bear.
I don't.
You should have said bear.
Do we have a Karen in the room? Everybody clap for Karen.
We're not playing this game.
Okay, Karen.
Thank you.
We're
Thank you,
not
Karen.
playing this game.
Okay. Be quiet.
Hi,
please.
Darcy.
Okay. If you were a dog, what kind of dog would you want to be?
How's a dog? What kind of dog would I want to be? I was listening. Calm down. I would want to be a Saint Bernard because they're super loyal, loving, and they have a heart of gold, and they don't overthink. They're a little bit goofy.
Okay.
And so I don't talk necessarily always politically correct. If you have a problem with my word choices, block me, please. Make it 4 for the day. What? please, by all means. I'm on a blocking roll today, so I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Next question, Bear.
Okay, if you had a time machine, why would you go back in time, or why would you just obviously go ahead in time?
You know, I also think Kristin would be really pretty if she was 300 pounds. I do like Mariah Carey. Dobermans are fun. I'm feeling like I need to be a Rottweiler right now, so I'm gonna just take a deep breath. If I could take a time machine, would I go forward or backward, and why? I would go backward. And in being backward, I would go forward to see where I was going to be right now. Okay, first of all, cat, never done them in my life. And second of all, cat, maybe get a life? I don't know. Is that harsh? Because I feel like someone's really bored to go on someone's live and try and bully them. I mean, it's not what I would do with my life. I don't really think it's a very good look, so there's that. But anyway, I would go back in time to go forward in time. So I would use the time machine previously to go forward to see where I am now, so I could mentally prepare a little bit better, and so that I wouldn't have been like fully blindsided with what's going on.
Okay. Next question. What is the latest show you've been watched? I think that says.
Did I miss something else? Allie's not a problem. I told you, Kirsten, it is the day. I have no idea what is going on today with my life, but I feel like Satan is like, she's too happy. Let's break her. And I'm like, bring it. Punch, 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 punch. I got punches all day for the punching bag. Like, bring it, Satan. And maybe we should have used my Not Today Satan cup, Kai, because
I was just thinking that.
yeah, I think it's hysterical. I don't know that song, Cameron. Sorry. Next question, Bear.
Oh, the next question was, what was a show you've lately binge watched?
Yeah, they're not usually like this either, but it's cool. It's cool. What's a show that I really like?
No, recently like binge watched.
Well, if I could binge watch it, I would watch more of Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. Y'all, if you haven't seen the show, it's like a musical TV show, and it has the guy from Pitch Perfect in it. I love it. I love it. I think Bear is making me coffee in the Not Today Satan cup. Y'all, she is the best. She's the best. She knows when to make the coffee, how to make the coffee, what cup to make the coffee in. She's going to make me a Not Today Satan coffee cup. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to hold it up.
One.
Oh, she wants to ask another question. Bear coming in clutch.
If you could rename yourself,
Mic drop.
what would you rename yourself?
If I could rename myself, what would I name myself? I would name myself Kristin Piper. Because it's okay to be you. And I wouldn't want to be anybody different. Because that wouldn't be me teaching female empowerment and just individual empowerment. Not even for females, because I'm not all about like female empowerment. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, I'm not like, women are better than men. I'm not sexist. But I would still be me because I don't want to be anybody else. I think that everybody else is already taken. I think that this is who God made me. He put my name upon my mother's heart and gave it to me uniquely, and it is my own. And I will always embrace the perfectly imperfect hot mess express that I am.
Ready for the next question?
Rick, his name is Rick Piper. Maybe Rick can change his name to Rick Piper. My husband's name is Rick Piper. Now I'm confused. There's a lot of joke that I just don't understand. Oh, here's a photo update. Burp, burp, burp. I just kind of ripped that out of her hands. You're welcome.
What's your favorite piece of clothing?
Bye, Joseph. Tell the haters to jump off there. Nobody should die. But we definitely... Yeah, that's really my name, Kirsten. My name is really my name. No, that's really my name. And my husband's name is Rick Piper. So, yeah.
Next question. What's
Next
your
question.
favorite piece of clothing?
Favorite piece of clothing?
Piece of clothes.
My favorite piece of clothing, because I can't talk, right? I like all of them.
Shoes.
Oh, that's not really clothing, but I'm obsessed with shoes. I have over 100 pairs of shoes. I have a real problem, but I buy them on clearance, so I get them for like $5 a pair. Like, I got a pair of Sperry's for $12. $12. Then I fell in love with them, then I couldn't find them anywhere because they're discontinued and they were on a sale rack. And it became a real problem. I had to order them online to replace mine because they have a big hole in them. It was a big thing. But I love shoes, but I love all clothes because I like to stay covered. I don't think anybody needs to see what's under this. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it.
If you could be
Oh, she's making my coffee. That is the milk frother going. Sorry. I forget you guys like don't know the sound of my coffee machine, and then I just start talking louder to cover it up, and then I'm like, I never really think about the noise. Me peeing. What did Emily say? I missed it. Do you have any experience with...
You ready for the next question?
I am not saying that. You're not going to trick me. And I'm not saying that, Shro. I don't know if that's block worthy, but I see where you're going with that. I'm not totally dumb.
Next question.
Next
If you
question.
could be any animal, what animal would you be?
Any animal, what would I be?
We didn't have this question.
I've answered on my live before.
Yeah,
Artiste
no,
is right, but it's okay, Artiste. I can answer the question.
I'm just saying.
She's moody tonight. I wonder if I poke her, what'll happen. No growls came out. Oh, there was a roar. I knew it.
Okay, I know the next question.
I can't.
Okay.
An animal. Maybe a bird still. I was deciding if I still wanted to be a bird. I am a very free spirit, so a bird seemed appropriate. Next question, go ahead.
What's your favorite what's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy? Now you made me want candy.
I want candy.
I love chewy, sour, sweet tarts.
I thought you were gonna say that.
Love them. That's because you know your mama.
Sour candy.
I have like 10 bags of them all
I mean, you
open.
have a lot of candy. So
I do.
like,
I love sour candy. I love all sour candy, but definitely sour sweet tarts are where it's at. It's one of my favorite candies of all time. Wait, do we get Bear's answers or is she just our host? Well, we have Bear, Banana, and Artiste. They can answer.
I
Airheads and Lab
Sorta
Taffy are delicious.
in
I
the
love
zone.
them.
What do you say?
What do you say?
Sort of in the zone.
Artiste said she's in the zone right now, so she can't answer.
I'm still listening. I'm still listening.
You give
I'm just-
such attitude. Literally all of her life, like every sentence she says, she could be like, I have to go to the bathroom. And it would be like, it would be so attitude filled. Okay. Me too. Girls' night minus Artiste. Apparently she's too good for us. She is.
Since when did I say that?
Since when did I say that? Y'all hear that? Here, I did the bobble for you.
I didn't even do that.
I didn't even do that. Okay.
You need to stop.
She said, you need to stop. I know she's laughing because she knows I'm not making it up.
How much coffee did you have today?
Not enough.
No.
I love the Crow movie series. Do you? I don't know that movie. It's probably a scary movie and I don't like... she's definitely a sass queen. She is such a sass queen. But I could totally out-sass her. When she gets real sassy and starts getting smart mouth, I'm like, oh, is this what we're doing now? Okay. Oh, and I put that down. Not today, Satan.
Okay, finding a question.
Dennis the Menace. No, I don't really like that show. Okay, next question. Go ahead.
I don't know. What's your favorite candy bar?
We can double fist. Mm-hmm.
Double fisting?
I'm gonna go with the Not Today Satan. Fresher all day. Yeah, I didn't see the movies. I know, I suck. I don't watch a lot of TV. I have too many kids for that. Next question. Is she out of questions?
No.
Might be out of questions.
What-
Garfield came in, by the way.
What's your favorite?
Let him come.
What's your favorite? How?
He always comes in on my lives.
His stomach is really big.
What's your favorite?
Because
kind of
he's
cat?
fat.
Yeah, I told her he's
She
fat.
just called my cat fat.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Barista Bear or Starbucks? Barista Bear.
Oh, Barista Bear is
Barista Bear
good.
takes absolute time with the whipped cream and the caramel. And when I go to Starbucks, it's never really consistent. And some people, they're like, I ordered 2 pumps of vanilla, right? So they take my cup and then they take the caramel and they're like, and they just like pour the caramel in. And I'm like, stop putting so much caramel in. If I wanted it sweet, I would have had you put in all 5 pumps of vanilla. And Bear, she knows exactly how much caramel to put in. She's nailed it. She is flawless. And whenever Starbucks does like the whipped cream on top, some of them will fill my cup to here. And then when I ask them why I don't have all my coffee, they'll say, well, I had to leave room for the whipped cream. And I'm like, honey, here's the whipped cream. And there's still like 4 inches in my cup. So if you could go ahead and remake that for me, I'd appreciate it. Or just froth me some more milk and put it in there so that I have the rest of my drink because I kind of paid for a venti. I don't say it like that ever. I'm never rude to my baristas, but I'm like, hey, could you froth me some more milk and maybe fill my cup because I feel like it's not very full right now. And then usually it's like a new girl. I mean, I do have certain baristas who know exactly who I am, exactly what I drink. I don't even have to order. They see me coming and they start making my drink. Legit. It's amazing. So some of them, but some of the new people, when you say whipped cream and all of a sudden they're like, oh, only put the milk halfway up the cup. She has to get whipped cream and I got to fit all that espresso in there because, you know, espresso takes up so much room. I can't. I'm such a coffee snob, but I'm always nice about it. Generally, I only
Unless
am
they
rude.
continuously do it wrong.
Yeah, well, no. Even if they continuously do it wrong,
How do
I don't
you
call
know?
them out on it. But if they're rude to me for whatever reason, I have had a girl who was just intentionally rude to me at Starbucks, and I was like, "Excuse me," and then she like said something really rude to me again, and I was like, "I said, are you seriously like talking to me like that right
Did
now?"
you tell them about the lady at Wendy's?
Why is that necessary for the lady at Wendy's? Like, you're
Oh,
both
I don't think I
fine.
ever told them the Wendy's story. And I don't even know if I remember fully the Wendy's story. But it was bad.
What's your burst in my bubble? Because I'm trying to ask the question.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Bear. Ask a
Okay.
question. Sorry.
What is the longest time? Wait. What's
Yeah, but
the
let's... I'm telling you guys because you guys are my people. And I tell you everything. So I tell you how I really feel. But I wouldn't tell my barista how I really feel. I wouldn't be like, you suck at making coffee. Let my daughter back there. I wouldn't say that. I think it sometimes. I'm like, Bear, go. Just push her aside and make my coffee. Gosh, you people. I want to be like, I actually, like, if Bear was older, I'd be right in Starbucks and be like, she should be head of your training program. This girl's got this. You want a barista? I got your girl. I do.
Like to show the hair. The hair is finished.
Oh, okay. She said I can give you an update of her photo she's drawing. Go ahead with the question.
All right. What is the longest time you've gone without not having a wait? Okay, this. Is
She will.
So
Soon
what's
Bear
the
will be working.
longest
Here's an
you've
update.
Ever gone without having a shower?
Longest I've ever gone without a shower? I don't know if I want to tell people that. I don't know, maybe 2-3 days. I mean, I was a kid once. I don't know. In the summer when I was a kid, I felt like I swam in the pool a lot and went in the hot tub a lot. So I'm like you, where you're like, I don't know, it might be a week in the summertime. Yeah, I don't know. I was a dirty little kid just like you. I was a dirty little hamster as a kid. I mean, we all think as kids like, oh, well, we swam in the pool and went in the hot tub. It's totally fine. Yeah, it's just, hold on, give me your pencil. This is what she's drilling with. Legit. No eraser left, but it's just a stupid lead pencil. Yeah. And she makes it look like,
pencils.
yeah, but the fact that you like do your shading and stuff. I remember me teaching you shading. Do you remember that?
I
And
saw
she
the
had-
picture.
She had no idea how to shade and stuff, and I taught her how to shade and the different tools for shading. And now I feel like she needs to teach me how to shade because somewhere along the way she surpassed me, and then like my train just stopped and her train was like, and now we're not even on the same screen. Like I have to literally lower my train to get her train on, and you don't even know I'm not even in existence with her train. Like she's so far ahead of me when it comes to art now. It's embarrassing.
Really ahead of you? What about me and artiste?
But you're not an artiste. It's not your name. You're a banana. You're funny. You're like, you put yourself in places to make people laugh. That's what banana peels do.
You sure about that? Because bears all are here.
Bear thinks she's a comedian too, though. She's pretty funny sometimes. I do like Saved by the Bell, and I did like Zach Morris. That's one I actually understand. How does somebody shave their eyes? Huh? Shade, not shave. Sorry, Banana, you're the mama. But yeah, they've labeled you the mama.
The mama?
Yeah, remember how I told you sometimes you can't be so nice because people will take advantage of you, or people won't like you because you're always too nice.
Yeah.
And you never say the word no, and you're always taking care of everybody. And like, if Bear was like, oh, I'm cold, I wish I had a sweatshirt like Banana, you'd be like, well, here, have mine, Bear. It's okay. I don't need to be warm. That's what we're talking about. You're like a mama. You take care of everybody, and you're really nice. And everybody loves you because you're so nice.
Yeah.
But they also take advantage of you sometimes.
And then Mom said last night.
Hi, Bert.
Very funny.
Mom
How
said
are you?
last night that you probably would bear her in jail if she like smacks her.
What?
You said how Sarah.
Okay, what? What's the next question? Sorry, their attention span. It's all over the place. They're my children.
Hey, what's your biggest kitchen fail?
My biggest kitchen fail?
Yeah.
Every time I cook, my ex-husband called me messy chef, and I think he had that right. Every time I cook, I legit drop food on the floor. And I'm so grateful for my vacuums. Teddy,
Yeah.
Zeus, and Athena. And they love when I cook. And Athena puts her little body between my legs. She thinks that she should just like legit put her body between my legs so that when I drop stuff, it's a straight shot. And she's absolutely right. I mean, it is a straight shot. It's kind of genius. But she needs to stop doing it. It's not working out for me. It's not working. And it's kind of working. I kind of let her do it. So I don't know. But yeah, my biggest kitchen fail is definitely my inability to do things not messy.
But isn't it one time like you were like mixing something? And
Oh, whenever I was Bear's age, I tried to make a cake for my mom to make her proud of me. And it said 3 teaspoons of baking soda, and I thought that meant 3 tablespoons. So I made this cake for my mom, and I put 3 tablespoons of baking soda in instead. And then when everybody bit into it at the same time to try it, they were like, oh my God, this cake is horrible. It's so bitter. And I cried, and I felt like a real failure. It was a kitchen fail.
I'm another one of your vacuums.
Okay, the kids said they're also my vacuums. They love that I never finish a plate of food, and they literally hang around me just to see what I'm going to have left on my plate and who gets it.
And call dibs.
And they all call dibs, yeah. And they'll legit behind my back be whispering like, if Mom doesn't finish that chicken burrito, it's totally mine. And they'll like legit make dibs on my plates that I might finish. Like I'm sure tonight we had nachos, and I'm sure somebody had dibs on my plate, but guess who ate her whole plate? This girl.
I was thinking about like
Favorite food? I don't really have one. It depends on the day.
Alright.
Coffee. Coffee is my favorite food. Okay, it's totally a food. It has milk in it. Good.
Have you ever sent a text message to the wrong person?
Oh my gosh, I do that all the time. Send the wrong text message to the wrong person. I've sent things to my husband that were meant for my friends, and then he was like, who's that to? Like, what's that about? And I'm like, oh, that's just girl talk. Sorry. And he's like, are you sure are you sure? Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, they're like my best friends. We talk about everything, but goodness. I'll send him stuff all the time. It's funny.
This one is the best for you.
Wrong
directly.
kids. Do you enjoy Chinese food? I do like Chinese food. Mostly I like the crab salad with like, it has like mayo and vegetables in it. I like it hot with cheese on it. So my dad and I made 2 apple pies and forgot to add flour to the apples and made apple water. Oh, Kirsten, that is horrible. Clean Plate Club. Yes, absolutely. I do like me some cornbread. Wait, Kirsten, if you like Jiffy cornbread, I'm going to change your life in about 2 seconds. Pillsbury, you know, the crescent rolls and like the cans, they make cornbread. Oh my gosh, it is so good.
Yeah, it's like
Artis just said that at the same time as me. All my kids love it too. It's like sweet and biscuity kind of, but it's cornbread and it's so good. And now I'll probably make some after my live.
yes, please.
Wait, you have actually cornbread?
I like Szechuan chicken. However, I don't really like super spicy, so it depends. No way they don't. They do. Somebody go, can you get the cornbread out of the fridge? I don't get paid to show you guys this, just so y'all know, because everybody likes to hate on me. That's another one of my hater comments. She's making money off of showing these Pillsbury biscuits. Can you believe she like sticks Starbucks in her thing all the time, and Starbucks gives her all this free coffee? I wish they did. I should contact Starbucks and be like, you're not in any more of my lives unless you give me free coffee. But this is Pillsbury cornbread swirls.
Really, Teddy, you're sticking your
I am changing your life for free. There's 6 swirls per can, and I eat my own can, and then I share one with the rest of them. It's pretty much true. And now I really want these, so if you could preheat the oven to about 375.
I always forget how to do that.
Is there 2 cans of this?
No, only one.
Press.
But they're cinnamon rolls.
They're hard to find them.
You guys can make cinnamon. We can
I
make
don't
cinnamon
like-
rolls. I gotta get off my live in a few minutes anyway, because my phone's less than 20%, and then
Okay,
it'll
then-
die
They're
on
not
all
gonna
of
get
you.
to see the finished product.
Well, I really want to ask you this question.
I'll post it on my Facebook, because most of them are on my Facebook too.
I really want to ask you this question.
Go ahead,
because I feel
question.
like it's good for you.
Bear is asking a question. Everybody shut
Okay,
up.
this question. What is your signature dance move?
Signature dance move? Depends. Am I embarrassing kids or am I dancing? Because
Embarrassing kids.
Mama still got it. She can move, okay? But if I'm just embarrassing my kids, usually it's something.
Yeah, that's it.
In the
That's
store,
right.
in the
That's
store.
it.
Or I'll get my hands going.
Those moves are the exact moves you do at Starbucks.
Literally in the store.
I do, in the
Or
store.
Target usually.
Sometimes my kids need humbled. So I'll just start dancing. I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. What? Are we cool? Are we acting cool and tough? Oh, yeah. Are we acting cool, guys? Oh, yeah. They love it.
Thing you were
I don't do the Carlton dance well. I wish I did, but I don't. Thanks, Patrick. I can't wait for them to grow up and they'll start dancing with you. Sometimes they do dance with me. Banana's
with you a
dancing.
lot.
She would dance with me in the store. She has no filter of like what people think, unless they come up to her and are like, "You're stupid," and then she'd be like, and she'd cry. But she doesn't care about embarrassing herself. She would totally dance with me. Bear would probably hide behind a clothing rack, and then
But
I just go look at other things.
Artiste just rolls her eyes. And then she's like, I don't even know her. And then she like walks away with her attitude like this. She's like, oh my gosh, who's that woman dancing? I don't even know her. I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Especially whenever you do
And
it in
leaves.
front of my friends that are there.
Oh,
Like
I
the person
love
people
embarrassing her in front of her
And
friends.
my
You know what's funny though?
I have to
All of
say
her
that.
friends think I'm the coolest mom. And they actually love my dancing. And they love when I embarrass her because they don't find it embarrassing at all. Hi, Christine. Her friends think it's hysterical. They all actually really love me.
Yeah,
And
because-
her friends labeled me Queen. I didn't give myself that name. They call me Queen. What's up, Banana?
I remember the one time whenever I was dancing on the side of the road, like the sidewalk, and then there was like a tour bus coming or whatever, and you told me to do the whip and then you gave me $5 after that.
Oh, there was a tour bus coming by and Banana was dancing and I told her I'd give her $5 if she did the whip and nay as the tour bus went by, and she did, so she got $5. So she was excited. And then I remember this one time, me and the artiste, we were in the Bug. I have a convertible Bug, and we were driving and I was dancing, just being stupid to her. I had no idea that like our neighbors were outside. Well, anyway, our neighbors yell something stupid at me and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was embarrassed. I was actually embarrassed that time because my neighbors saw me dancing like an idiot. But I was like, but instead of like being embarrassed, I was like, oh yeah, I got this. And I just kept
remember that,
dancing.
and then they started dancing.
And then they started dancing. So embarrassment only happens if you allow it to happen. So I have found in life, if you get embarrassed and somebody catches you doing something stupid, unless you're picking your nose. I mean, don't pick your nose and then get caught and then keep picking your nose. That would just be weird. But just saying. Anyway, anything else in life you can do, embarrass yourself. But if you embarrass yourself and you own it, people love that. So like when I'm dancing and somebody catches me, I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. And I just keep going and they're like, yeah, this looks fun and contagious. And then they start joining in and then you're actually not embarrassed anymore. You're just part of the fun.
Or if you like spill coffee on yourself, you just start licking it off your shirt.
Maybe not. Bear said to spill coffee on yourself on accident and then lick it off your shirt. I don't know that that's appropriate. I don't know that anybody would start licking my shirt with me or get on board with that. I'd be like, this is totally normal. No? No? Okay.
Yeah,
No, just hide. I like that. Any other questions, Bear? Or are you out of
I
questions?
thought you said you were gonna hop off. So I was...
I am gonna hop off in a minute. I'm a cool mom. I tried to be a cool mom. It is so hard to teach them that dance because I'm not very good at it, Cameron. And thanks, Christine. I love all of you guys. She's almost done with her drawing. Do you like Happy Days? I did used to watch that show and I did like it. Hi, Tia. How are you? We have been on here way longer than that, I'm thinking. I don't know how long. Oh, she's looking up one more question. Yo, hey SB, it's been a hot minute. What have you been up to? How's your New Year? How's your Christmas? How's your Hanukkah? Anything else you celebrate? Will you post the popcorn thing to your community tab? I don't have a Facebook to access it. Popcorn thing?
She might be calling about like maybe that.
You mean the picture thing?
Popcorn.
I'm going to show you the photo because she's almost done with it, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, the fundraising popcorn thing. Yeah, I've never posted that on there, but I can totally do that. In case anybody loves popcorn and they want to support the kid, the karate ninja. This is the wrong coffee. This is the right coffee. Do you any wax burner candles or essential oil diffusers? I do, but I am allergic to most scents and smells. They give me serious migraines, so I try not to switch up my scents too much. But if I had to pick a favorite scent, it would be like apple pie and also like maple.
Oh, yes.
I like food smells, like vanilla cupcakes cooking, or like.
There was one upstairs in your craft room, and it was like this.
The wax warmer?
Yeah, it was like a
There's also
cinnamon
wax.
Warmers are really, really nice.
There's a wax tart. There's a bunch of wax tarts in there too. I just stopped using them because I got so many headaches from them.
I smelled the.
We can bring them down and try them again. No promises.
Yeah, there was.
I love apple pie
a
scent.
cinnamon roll one. It smelled so good.
Cinnamon roll does smell good. I usually buy food type scents. Yes, I have watched Married with Children. That's pretty funny. I also remember watching Dinosaurs. Not your mama. Remember that? Not your mama. I don't know exactly what he said, but I had the little dinosaur that you'd pull the string and he would say all that stuff. I don't share our time zones and stuff, Bert. Are you done with your photo? She's done. Ah.
Wait, you're actually
Not really a
done?
fan of it.
Why are you not a fan of it?
Her face looks funny.
No, it doesn't. Your face looks funny.
No, I know that.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. She knows I'm kidding. Hi, I'm back. Ready to read through my step work with my sponsor. Okay. So she's finished with the photo. Ta-da! Here is the photo. The finished photo. You have to do a mermaid though, and then the next live I can show you the mermaid. But if you email me, I can also email you the mermaid. Or if you email me for the link, I can remember to send it. I always forget to post it, but I'll post it on my community tab, that's for sure. It is beautiful. She is awesome. Wow. Steven, you are so kind. Why? Thank you for saying that. But you didn't have to do that. You're so sweet. You just sponsored our family, $50. That's so kind. So my son's been doing a fundraiser for karate. So any sponsored money. Oh, you want to see them smash an egg on my head? Is that why you did it, Steven?
That would be fun.
Just stumbled across you at 3 a.m. this morning. So here's to you and your
That's
family.
amazing.
But last night my son was trying to raise $50 to get so he could smash an egg on my head. And I said if somebody donated $5, I'd smash one on his. So I let my daughter smash one on his head. And then he smashed one on his own head because somebody else donated $5 too. But anyway, he's raising money for karate. He was actually accepted on a national team. And so it will cost roughly $1,000 a month for him to travel back and forth and do all of his training. It's extremely expensive, but this will become his career. So it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. And so he actually made the team. And it's one of the top 2 teams in the entire country. And so he has a real opportunity. So whatever I have to do, like work an extra job. So I have been doing other things on the side to make money so that I can support him in his karate. And all the kids love it too because we travel back and forth together. So they have a lot of fun with it too because they get to spend quality time with me while he's doing his training. But so he's been doing a popcorn fundraiser and stuff. So any money I make on my channel, that goes to him and his karate. That was my promise for like random donations and stuff, is that can go toward karate. And then he's doing fundraisers on my Facebook. He has a popcorn one right now. And he's doing different things. I think he's going to do some cutlery stuff next for his next fundraiser. But as long as he's trying to contribute, and then he's old enough, he'll be able to get a part-time job soon, and he wants to contribute that, which is really cool. So yeah, so he's a great kid. All my kids are great. And as a family, I think definitely we all are very supportive of Ninja. Even though sometimes you guys are like, oh, you have another tournament this weekend. You know, they look delicious. But yeah, no, I do. I have really great kids, and I couldn't have asked for better kiddos. They said that you guys, so this is something somebody said. Oh, thank you. Somebody said that you guys are very well behaved. They really, of course, the artiste is laughing.
Well, she might not.
The artiste, she thinks it's funny. She loves being trouble. But she really can be a good kid. She's a really good kid. You are. Your heart's a good heart. And if I really need something, and she always straightens my hair. She acts like a hard A, but she always straightens my hair for me.
Oh.
And so that's something really nice she does for me. And she knows at the end of the day, if she needed a person, that she would just come to me. She knows. She's shaking her head. You can't see it, but I'm very close with all my kids. All of them. So close that if they mess up, they know that I'm also going to come down on them. Right? You guys scared of me? Nobody scared?
This kind of looks like
I look a little scary, no?
I'm bigger than you.
RT said, I'm bigger than you.
Yeah, you always have that.
Gosh. There goes Bear.
The sassiness.
Oh, St. Bernard puppies. They're so cute. Yeah, and then Banana, she's just too honest. She said, no, you're not scary, Mom. I'm sorry. It's funny. Anyway, do you guys have any last minute questions or anything you'd like to add before I jump off here? I am going to jump off. Steven, I would love for you to tune into more of my lives. We're so happy to have you.
I have a question.
Even if it is 3 a.m. Sometimes I get on here 3 hours sooner, so it could be more around midnight your time. So start checking for me around midnight. But we love new people. This channel is just super fun. We always have fun. We always laugh. And we've been trying to incorporate more of the kids the last few days. They're not always on my lives, so sometimes we just talk. But yeah. Anything you guys want to add or say?
Yes. Are you going to tell them about the St. Bernards when they grow up a little bit more?
Yeah, we'll share more of Athena and Zeus with you guys as they grow. I've never watched Battlefield Earth. Icky, you have a St. Bernard? We have 2, and we have a 3rd one who's coming to our family. It is a lot of fun with the peanut gallery, for sure.
Peanut gallery.
Yeah, you guys are the peanut gallery.
So what other things am I asked to draw?
That's why I'm
Don't eat your nails. Mermaids, maybe. He said, OMG, I'm jealous. Yeah, we have a Pomeranian, too. I can still lift him up. My St. Bernards, they're getting too heavy. I can't lift them anymore. The last time I tried to... Yeah, you can send me pictures. Sure. Mine are posted on my Instagram, I believe. I tried to pick up my St. Bernards last time on the camera, and they took out my whole setup. I ended up laying on the couch, and the camera was, like, looking at me. And I'm, like, laying here, like... like, he, like, kicked my butt. I couldn't do it. It was a hot mess. Oh, yeah. It was a hot mess. But anyway, okay, guys. I'm going to jump off here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for making my night better. Thanks for... Thanks for putting up with the craziness that I dealt with today and getting to experience it firsthand. I don't know what I did to like draw out. Is it a full moon or something? Like there was a lot going on today. But you guys are awesome and you guys always put up with it. You always have my back. You're always like, girl, get off her live before I get you off her live. I love you guys for that. You guys are my people. You will always be my people. You seriously have my whole heart. Like I love you guys so much. And in between having fun, we also spread the message of helping victims, helping other kids, helping reach families. And just by being us and talking back and forth, we're building trust with people, and then they feel safe to come to me and talk about their stories. I just had another person come to me who is a rape victim who has never shared their story before in their life. And they just came to me today actually and shared their story for the first time. And so I have met so many people who just need to be heard. And it has been absolutely incredible to be able to be a mentor to people who need love and to just love people openly. I mean, more people just need love in this world. And if I can be that for anybody ever, if you guys ever need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. I know I'm only one person, but I will not ignore you. I get back to each and every single comment that is sent to me, every message, every email. And it's always me. I vow to that. As long as I can continue to do it, I will continue to do it, because this mission means so much more to me than words could ever express. I mean, I wish I had someone when I went through it as a victim, and it just means the world to me to be able to help victims and to advocate for victims, and also to help people get help that need help. And so you guys have made that possible. It's truly because of you guys that we've been able to do that for people. So you guys are the true heroes, and I literally love you so much, and I can never tell you that enough. And I know I go on these rants for like 10 minutes at the end of every live, but I truly mean it. I love you guys. So thank you for that. What do you want to say, Banana?
Have a good night and or morning.
Banana said, have a good night and or morning.
I don't know why I said and, but
Artiste just did her nails tonight, and she's biting off all her nail
No,
polish.
I did not do them tonight. I did them a while ago, and I don't know how this one broke, but it hurts.
I don't even have to mimic that. Y'all heard it for yourself. And then Bear is down there looking up cornbread because she's like, oh, Mom said something about making cornbread. Let's get to that part. So, all right, guys, seriously, thank you. I love you so much. Talk to you soon. Good night.